Hi guys, I am here to show you my new diaper bag backpack. So, back at the beginning of 2018, I got this diaper bag backpack. And it has served me well for that time. So I think I ordered it off Amazon February 2018. I have used it I've used it for my nanny job. I have used it for dolly outings. I have used it for doll show getaways. I took it to the dolly meetup with Nicole and Heather in Minnesota in summer of 2018. So it's had some good wear. Mostly I have found it very useful in my nanny job because prior to this I either had my purse and that with my stuff in it, and then I would use the family's diaper bag, and then I would have to lug that along with my purse, or I would bring, I still had my old high school backpack, which I do still have, and I really contemplated just switching back to that and not purchasing a new diaper bag backpack. But I love the diaper bag I love the diaper bag backpacks because of all the pockets that they have in them that fit things like diapers, wipes, that kind of stuff. Whereas my high school backpack, it has quite a few little zippered pockets, but each one of them are just one big pocket where you just kind of throw everything in there and it gets all mixed up. With this, it makes it so much easier to separate out things into little pockets so that you can quickly find what you're looking for when you need it. So thus I decided to order a new diaper bag backpack. But anyways, like I said, when I used to use that for my high school backpack for my nanny jobs, again, it would be a matter of I would have to take their stuff, put it in my backpack, and then remember to take it out at the end of the day for me to go home. Or before I started bringing a backpack and I had just my purse, then I would be putting stuff from my purse into their diaper bag backpack, which led to me forgetting my wallet at work one day when I started to head home. Now, thankfully, I wasn't too far from the home when I realized I had forgotten my wallet, and I was able to just quickly walk back and get it. But it would have been horrible if I had got all the way home, hour commute, find out my wallet is there for the weekend. So that's when I started to think of other ways to do this. And Nicole was the one that showed me the diaper bag backpacks, and I was like, wow. So it's been a game changer for sure in that aspect. So now what I do with my nanny jobs is my backpack is my purse. The diaper bag backpack is my purse, so I no longer have a separate purse when I go to work. I keep all my stuff from my purse in here, and then I also keep my own set of wipes, and I grab a few of the kids' diapers to always keep in my bag, so I'm not having to like go back and forth. Or like I'll get a pack of wipes from them, like the wipes that they use, shove that in my diaper bag backpack, take a couple of their diapers, throw it in there, and I will also get a travel size of the bum cream that they use to keep in here so that I have my own stuff and I'm not constantly having to switch bags. It makes it so much quicker and easier. And then on top of that, there's so much extra room that I can throw in their hats and their sippy cup or whatever if we're going on an outing. I can also bring some things needed for like activities I'm doing with the kids. So like I will sometimes put some books in here or craft supplies for that day's activity. And then if I'm having to transport larger supplies, I will bring those in a separate bag and just leave them at the house. But it does help, like if I have small items for activities, I can just throw them in here as well. And then take them out when I get to work. So the reason I had to replace this wonderful backpack is a couple of reasons. So first off, not long after I got it, there's this handle here, these two handles, they were able to be held together by this little, I'm just going to move the camera, this little snap right here that would close together. Soon after I bought it, the snap came unstitched from here, like it ripped out, and so the part that you close is like here. It's in here, and I probably could have just maybe like glued it in there or something, but it wasn't a huge deal to me because I didn't really get the point of this closure anyway, so I just left it. Now, in the winter, I discovered the zipper on the front small pocket was broken. I was wondering why the zipper wouldn't close all the way. And the reason is because, I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera. I can't really zoom in on this camera without it going blurry. But as you can see, there is a rip between the top part of the zipper and the bag. And so my zipper gets caught in there and it can't go all the way. Now it can if I shimmy it, like if I make sure to do it carefully and slowly, I can go past that rip without getting caught and close it all the way, but it's a pain. Now again, I was dealing with it and I had considered seeing if I could get it repaired, but then the big disaster that I discovered last week as I was sitting on the bus going to work is back here. The shoulder strap is hanging by a thread. Can you see that? It's completely open in here. And so it was actually like in there and stitched here and here, I guess. Like it was stitched in there. Well, those stitches have come loose and it is hanging by a thread. And I was like, I'm not a sewer. I don't know how to repair that to where it will hold. And then how much would it cost to get fixed? Is it worth it? Now, it's unfortunate because I really like the pockets in here, and a lot of the bags I was looking at on Amazon had differences in the pockets. So it took me a long time looking through different bags, comparing them to my old one. And so the main thing that I was finding was that I could find some that had the 3 bottle pockets, insulated bottle pockets, which, funny enough, I don't use them for baby bottles. I use them for other things. I put like my brush and comb in there. I put a pen. I have my eye drops, hand cream. I have like a Tide stain removal stick. I have lip gloss or lip balm or whatever. So I just have like a mishmash of stuff. But then what I liked was this big this inner pocket here, which is also a wet bag. Now, I've never used it as a wet bag yet again, but you know, there might be a situation where I may need to take whatever is in there out of it and use it as a wet bag. But generally speaking, I put my pills and things like feminine products in there, like pads and stuff, and keep that in that little inner pocket, which I really like. And then I like this outside pocket to put my keys and my bus pass and hand sanitizer. And so what I was finding is the bags that did have these 3 pockets, instead of a wet bag, it was just an open mesh pocket with no zipper closure, which was a little annoying to see. Then the other big thing is the pockets that are inside. I like that this has one big pocket right here because it fits not only this change pad that came with it, but it also fits books and like small activity items really well. And so I really wanted one that had that big pocket. And so I was either finding ones that had the wet bag and the 3 pockets, but then did not have this big inner pocket and instead had 2 more pockets, like these side pockets here. Or they had the bigger pocket, but not the wet bag and stuff. So it was really like, which is more important to me? Well, then I found this bag and I thought it was as close to this as possible, but there's a bonus to it in that for whatever pockets that this bag has that this one doesn't, this one actually has, I counted, 5 extra pockets. So I felt like it was a pretty good trade-off between the two. So I'm going to show you all the pockets in this one, but let's go over the pockets in the old one. So like I said, it's got the 3 insulated pockets if you wanted to put baby bottles in it. It's got the wet bag here. And I just want to preface this to say, you're probably wondering, well, why didn't you just buy this bag again? Unfortunately, they no longer sell this bag on Amazon. So otherwise I would have just reordered it, but they didn't have it anymore. So I had to pick a new one. And then, like I said, it's got this one outside pocket here. Then you've got a side pocket that holds water bottle. And then you've got this side pocket that holds your wipes, and it even has like a little flap opening. So if you wanted to, you could just pull the wipes out from there. And then inside of it, it has a zipper pocket right here that could, I believe, hold a iPad, but I just put other stuff in there. And then it's got the one big compartment in the middle, and then on the side you've got one little one pocket right, I don't know how well you can see it, one pocket right there and one pocket right there, and then the big pocket there. And it came with this changing mat, and it also came with a separate insulated pouch that you could put another baby bottle in. I just didn't bring it for this video, but I still have it. I've never had a use for it. Don't know if I'll keep it for that bag if I do need it. And then at the back, it has the straps. It also came with these hooks to hook it onto your stroller, and it came with a little thing where you could hook it over your luggage if you're traveling. And then it has this back pocket that's like a hidden pocket, so you could put like your wallet or phone or whatever valuables you just, and then like no one can steal it because that goes against your back, and it's like a hidden pocket. So that's what it had. And then I had hooked my car seat key on there and some like keychains to like spruce it up and that. So let's have a look at the new bag. So it's a darker color, a darker gray than my old one. Because the other gray option was, I believe, lighter than this one, and I just feel lighter colors show dirt more, so I can't stand that. So here we go. So this one does have a front pouch as well, but as you can see, it's bigger, it's wider, and it's deeper. than the old pocket, which is really cool. And I love how the zipper handles have like these like fake leather things on it. And so it's got a nice big pocket. It also has a little lanyard, so I could actually just hook my keys on there to like easily find them in there. I like that. Then we have the one big pocket here, which again, I feel like it's wider and possibly a little deeper as well. Yeah, I believe it is deeper, because if you look, when you open it up, so this one does have the mesh pocket instead of the zippered wet bag, but you can see how much deeper it is. So I like that. Like, you can just kind of like, whatever. I could put the same stuff in there. It's fine. And then instead of 3 bottle pockets, you have 2. But I feel like these are wider as well, which is really nice, because I found that these pockets, if I did want to put a baby bottle in them, it had to be like a one of the thinner kind of bottles, like a Dr. Brown's or something like that. You could not fit like a Latch bottle or a Mam. But I read that Mams fit in here well, because yeah, you can see how much bigger the pocket is. Like, it's more round, it's wider. And then there's 2 things in the middle here. I could probably put a pen, my pen there, but it also basically, it showed you could put like feeding utensils if you needed to bring those for your baby. So that's that pocket. Really like that option. Now there's only 1 zipper, whereas this one had 2 zippers to close this up, which I kind of like, but it's okay. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to put my little keychains to decorate up, because it already has these leather things on there, unless I clip it in the little ring there, but I don't know how that's going to look. I guess we'll see. Then the other thing that this has that my other bag doesn't have is a little hidden pocket right here. And it is really a deep pocket. So that's extra that my other bag does not have. Then you've got that little closure on the handle. So, and this one seems really well made compared to my other one. So hopefully it will last longer. Wow, that's really hard to open. It was open when I got it, and I closed it together, and now I can't get it open. Holy cow, that's really tight. Hopefully it'll loosen up over time. There we go. Okay, so that's to hold the handles together. Then you open that up. And, oh sorry, I missed another one before we get to the main compartment. So you got that secret pocket, but then you have this pocket right here. And this pocket, you can open it all the way down. You really open it wide all the way down. And this has 2 pockets. One here, one here. So I figure I could put the diapers here instead of where I used to put them in my old bag. And I could put the change pad in here probably. It's like a zippered mesh bag. Isn't that cool? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 extra pockets that my other bag did not have. So I like that. Okay, now getting to the big part. So the big part, as you can see, it's really deep. And when you open the bottom, now I think my old bag, I could be wrong, I feel like my old bag has a wider bottom than this one does. I really think it does. Let me have a look and see. I feel like, yeah, definitely, I don't know how well you're going to see it, but I feel like this is definitely wider at the bottom than this one. Not by a ton, but it is. So we'll see how that works out. But I think this bag also is taller. It's a little taller, as you can see. It's almost the same height, but this one's a little bit taller. So it's got the one big pocket right here, which maybe I'll put the change pad there. I don't know. Maybe I can fit the change pad in the mesh pocket, so then I don't have to put the diapers and change pad in here. But it's got that one big pocket. Now on my old one, the big pocket was on this side, but whatever. Like, it's fine here. And then you have two pockets right here. Now these two pockets were not in my old bag. So that's 1, 2, 3 if you want to count the big part in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 extra pockets that my other bag did not have. So that's kind of exciting. And then this has also, it has the side pockets. So there's one here on this side and one on this side, like that. And then you have the main part here, and like I said, two pockets here. And then you also have, here you can see it better this way, a zipper pocket here, which is similar to my other one. This one's not as deep as the other pocket in my other bag, but I feel like with the 7 extra pockets, that is okay. I am okay with that. I think that's great. Now, let's go to the outside of the bag. And we've got the wipes pocket, which has the flap. I feel like this is a smaller pocket than my other bag, so I'm a little concerned about how the wipes are going to fit in there. We'll have to see. And then this is a pocket for the water bottle, just like my other one. Again, I feel like the pocket on my old bag is for the water bottle is wider, much wider. So I don't know. Again, I'll have to see how that works out. And then at the back, it also came with this to connect to the stroller. However, I think I'm going to use my old, the hooks from my old bag, just because they use a metal clip on each side to hold it together. Whereas this one, the metal clip is on the ring, but you use Velcro around the stroller thing to hold it on the stroller. And I feel like that's not as, I feel like it's not as strong to hold it on. So I'm going to switch that out. I'm going to get rid of these ones and put the old ones on. They will fit because it's the same metal ring. And then instead of the secret pocket being across here, it actually it's on the side. You open it up. It's not as deep. Well, the other one wasn't a deep pocket either, to be honest, but it went the opposite direction. So this is kind of like having it on the side, which might be a little more convenient to access. I don't know how my wallet's going to fit in there, or if it will fit in there. My wallet's a little bit long, so I might have to put something else in there. I don't know. But technically, you know, there is that other hidden pocket at the front as well that you could potentially put valuables in. So yeah, I think it looks great. I'm sure I will find it just as nice. I think the shoulder straps look a lot more comfortable, maybe. If you look at my old bag, the straps are not as wide. They're a thinner strap. They both have that same kind of mesh backing, but I feel like this one's a little more padded as well. The new one's more padded, so it might be more comfortable, I would think. So I am excited to transfer everything in there and see how it works out for me. I think it'll be good. So this new brand, it's Conlecki? Don't know how to pronounce it. The old one that I had was Imagi, but this one, it's like in gold on the little full leather thing. Brown, it's in gold. Conlecki? I don't know. It had good reviews, so I feel confident that I bought the right thing. It'll just be interesting to see how everything fits, because like I said, I feel like the bottom of my old one is wider and the side pockets are wider, but overall I feel like a lot more storage pockets and options for the new bag. And oh yeah, also the old diaper bag, in the top part right in here, there's like metal. There's like a metal thing so that when you open it, well, it doesn't really stay, but I think the whole point was to, and it goes around to the side here, so it kind of makes it like square. So if you had it really packed, like you could still zip it and it'd be kind of square. But I always found it was a little annoying to try and close the zipper bag with it. Like if I was out and about, I'd have to like take it off and put it down and like zip it up a specific way to make sure it's zipped up properly because of that metal. This new one doesn't have the metal. So anyways, I am gonna get all of this transferred over, and then I don't know, I guess maybe I'll use it for the week and check back in and tell you guys how it turned out and how it's working for me and what I like or don't like about it. So so maybe I'll do like a part 2 to this. We'll end this video here, and I'll maybe at the end of the week I'll kind of check in and give you my review on it. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.